Alright, so today, turning a penny to £1,000,000. A NIKO video, finally. Let's watch this, man. I am excited. Let's go.
This is a penny, and
Let's watch this.
is £1,000,000. And I'm not going to stop until I make £1,000,000 just to give it away to someone who truly deserves it. So,
Okay.
I guess we should start with one singular penny. And this is how it's going to work. The only rule is that I can't use any of my existing platforms to make money, but everything else is fair game. Let's do this. And with the first job, it's really important to not be creepy. Excuse me, back massage or anything?
No, thank you, no.
Anything for like a quid?
Definitely not.
Foot rub, shoulder rub, back
Definitely
massage.
not.
Do I just look like I don't give good massages?
Like I'm not.
I
Yeah,
will
facts.
happily
I
pet
was gonna
all of
say,
your
you look
dogs
like a nonce.
for the small price of 10p.
Well, I don't walk a dog with money on me. All I've got is.
You have 10p?
10p.
We were off to a great start, but just 10p at a time wasn't going to cut it. I had to think bigger. Is there any job I can get? Is it possible to get a job? Can I get a job? Job.
Yeah, you can do it.
I can work for you. You look like you all want to buy some of Mariella's ice cream.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah? I'd secured my first job and I was thriving. Thanks to my hard work, Mariella's ice
gonna
cream
get money out
company
of
was
it, or
absolutely booming. And as a thank you,
is he doing
she
it for
rewarded
free,
me
though?
with... Thank you. Thank you so much. What a stingy lady. All those
Okay,
sales and
calm.
finish. Just
Respect.
kidding, she was very nice. The time was
Bit of
ticking,
power.
so I had to get
Money
back
is
on the
money.
job search quick. If you want those strawberries thrown out, I'll do that.
Yeah, okay. Get them strawberries, I'll throw them away and I'll give you like
How much?
5 ones.
£5?
Five?
Are you serious? Oh, amazing. Thank you. Oh,
damn.
so now we've got a mini challenge on our hands. Best thing to do is just give it someone else. Some random person just ran up to me and gave me these strawberries and said, deal with it. I don't know where to put them because I don't want to litter and break any laws.
I just put it then.
Is that all right?
Of course.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Have
You
an
just-
amazing day. Thank
So
you.
someone else did the job for you, and you're gonna get £5. I mean, that's how you cheat the system, I guess.
I had to stretch the truth a little, but the money was just too good. But it didn't stop there, as I had another business venture in mind. I'm telling you now, all these
The
people
classic
down here,
lemonade.
at least one of them will buy some lemonade. From lemonade to lemonade.
I have 6p.
So, oh, that's definitely not enough. But just for you guys, yeah, sure. Maybe lemonade wasn't as lucrative as I'd hoped, but I
6p
knew where I'd
lemonade.
find the demand. If you like to buy some lemonade for £5 each, you need to go tell your parents, run, and be all excited. Amazing. now we can start making the big bucks. The big bucks were definitely on their way as word started to get out about my incredible lemonade.
£2.
Oh my god, it is so good. All my customers were so happy. We were churning through sales and despite all odds, our supply was coming to an end. So I'll give you my
Damn.
final 2 lemonades for
He
that
killed-
£5.
bro.
Cool. And look at that. Perfect. Enjoy
Oh,
that.
he made money out of it, no?
We're done. Come on.
How much did
I
he
was
make
feeling
in
pretty
total?
happy with my newfound success. All that was
He
left
made
for
at
me
least
to
like
do
20
was count my
more
day one
pounds.
earnings. £46.87. This is enough for me to take this into tomorrow, start making the investments and make some serious money. Serious money is what
Serious
I needed,
money.
so I was up early to get the ball rolling on day 2. And sometimes you have to spend money to make money. This is going to change our whole life. Since barely anybody
Square
carries
here.
cash anymore, this card machine would be a game changer. But the spending didn't stop there. I needed a few more items to kickstart a brand new business. The whole business is going to be based on
Hold on,
doubling
guys.
your money. Now
Let's
it's just
check
about
something.
getting the customers. Which was going to be easier said than done. It's not like customers are just going to appear out of nowhere. Oh, sir, would you like to double your money? Anyone want to double? You want to double your money? That was easier than expected. Our first
Alright.
customer. But I decided not to charge the statue for his game because what he was giving us was more valuable than money. Attention. Ladies and gentlemen, this man right here is trying to double his money. The rules are very simple. The crowd can put any money they want on the line, and if they can land one of the 3 balls inside the red target, I'll
Yeah.
double their money. It couldn't be easier. Wow, well done. Okay, have another go. In again. Oh, and just try and get it into the red one now. Go, go, go. Yes, he's doubled his money. Wow, he's just made £150. Wow.
Wait, I
In
don't
reality,
get
the
it. What
statue
happened there?
completely flopped. But the reason I was lying so blatantly was to encourage the whole audience to have a go themselves, so I could make some proper cash.
Oh, so we're scamming the people.
Yeah?
£10.
£10 on the line, guys. £10 on the line. It was finally time to earn some real money. I could literally sense that all 3 balls were going to miss the target. That £10 was mine.
Yeah, and he lost it. First go, huh?
Yeah! Amazing news. You get £20 back. That is amazing. Well done. Wow. I was burned. I knew this man just got lucky. It was purely a fluke. £5.
That's legit a gamble, but
Oh, yes!
he got 2.
Yes! Another winner!
He doesn't have £10.
Here you go, this is £5 bet, and that's pretty much...
And you just lost
There you
all
go.
your money.
That's £5. I had made the game way too easy, and now I was suffering the consequences. Unfortunately, I'm just burning my own money. We now have nothing left. I had no choice but to
Oh my
relocate
God.
and try again, but this time, I
think
had to make the
another
odds a little
tactic
more
now.
in my favour. So, if you just start from here, I mean a lot more in my favour.
I told you.
Put your foot there. But it wasn't just the distance I changed. Just 2 of the 3, it's easy. Good luck.
2 of the 3s.
Ah, unlucky, unlucky. There we go, so close. Oh! We were now back in the green, and despite the increased difficulty, a few people were still willing to risk their money. £10. Here we go. Good luck, brother. Sorry, did I say a few people? I meant half of London. We had an entire crowd forming of people
Yeah,
willing
that's
to put their
not-
money on the line. And of course, I may have made a few losses, but that only inspired new customers to play. Everyone thought they were destined to win, with some people putting up some crazy numbers. 50?
Yeah. It's a company car.
It's a company car. Wonderful. Oh, what's the company?
True Travels, this is our boy.
True Travels. The moment I heard it was a company, I heard big money, so I took their details for later. But back to the game, the contestants were failing miserably, and money was pouring in.
Wait,
I couldn't
but
believe
people
it, but I wasn't
actually-
completely without a soul.
From here.
People
Being
actually
kind
like
was
pay.
killing 2 birds with 1 stone, as I was making people's day,
Another winner.
and at the same time, attracting an even bigger crowd. £1.
Wait, but people actually like pay to do that.
Oh, very close. Oh no. Where's my quid, man? My £1. But I need it. You said you'd give it to me. You said you'd give me the money. Despite this little thief, things were going without fault, but I had set my sights on other investments.
Nah, probably just
It was
because he's
time to move
popular
on to
and
bigger
people will
and
pay
better
him, you know?
ventures.
It makes sense.
I
but,
can't
like,
believe how much money we've actually managed to make.
Bro, he made
I
like
wanted to know the exact numbers.
100, 200, no?
Starting with
Has to.
122.27.
Jesus Christ.
How much did we make with
My-
the card machine? Okay, wow. So on this card alone, we've made £199, which means in total we've made £321.27. So now
In one day,
we
that's
really
insane,
can get
man.
the business going. And that's because I finally had enough money to buy a special item which I needed to launch my next genius business model. But this item wasn't easy to get hold of.
No, I'm afraid we don't have any of those in stock.
They're all out and high, unfortunately.
What is it?
I can't help you with that.
Please, please.
I can't. I really can't, mate. We don't have one here.
Oh.
This purchase was harder than expected, but as I was starting to lose hope, the stars aligned for us.
We could do it. It would be £250.
£250. This
What
was
cost
a huge
£250
chunk of our
though?
budget, but I needed this, so I agreed to buy it. And that night, I headed to pick it up.
Right, here we are, buddy.
Thank you very much, my friend. Thank you. My
What
name's
is that?
NIKO. But from now on, you
Is
can
it
call me a new name.
Like a thing, a castle thing?
You may be wondering why I've just wasted my hard-earned £250 on this Sonic costume.
Wait, that's
and if
a
you're
Sonic
wondering
costume.
that, then you're an idiot. This is not a waste, it's a genius investment. You see, my
Actually,
next business venture
I
was
saw
in
it
the
on
weird
TikTok,
world of NPC
like a month
TikTok
or 2
live
months ago,
streams,
no?
where people live stream dressed as different characters.
Oh,
And when
he
someone
did a live
donates them a
stream.
gift, they react with a
Wait, he did live
pre-programmed
stream
response.
this, no?
Thank you for the rose.
More roses for Spider-Man.
Roses, thank you.
And the one thing they all have in common is that they never break character. I feel like I can make good money doing this myself, but before I could go live in my Sonic costume, I needed to gain a following. I am Sonico. Who wants to be my first follower? Woo! If you want to see a face reveal, just follow the account. To get the ball rolling, I
I'm
quickly churned out 3
curious to see
TikToks
how
to gain
much-
a fan
how much
base,
money he
including
made.
this masterpiece. And it was starting to work. We have our first follower, VFX Clazy. I just want to shout out to VFX Clays, my first follower, because thanks to you, I'm now doing a face reveal. We had our first follower in the bag, meaning we were ending day 2 with £71, a Sonic costume, and 1 TikTok follower. All we can do now, guys, is just wait till the morning. and see how many
Okay.
followers we can get by the time we wake up. So NIKO, out. It's day 3, and it's time to see how well our TikTok account has done. Oh
Let's see.
my gosh.
He's got like
We
50k.
have 40,000
40.
followers on the TikTok
God
account.
damn, 40,000 followers. That's insane. Man.
We have 70,000 likes on this TikTok. I think we can make a lot of money from this. Call me a sellout if you like, but after my newfound fame, instantly I was on the hunt for a brand deal. Go. I am Sonito, TikTok's next star. If any brands would like to work with me and more specifically give me money, please contact me at
I think I saw this TikTok.
business@gmail.com.
I think I saw this
While I
TikTok.
waited for
I'm
brands
not
to
gonna
get in touch with me,
Was it
I
this
headed out
TikTok?
for
I
my
forgot.
first ever
I know I saw a
NPC
TikTok with
TikTok
Nico with
live
the
stream.
Sonic
No matter
costume,
what,
and I was confused.
I don't break character. From this
It
moment,
was long ago
I'm
though.
an NPC. Here we go, it's time for our first ever TikTok live stream. We're gonna see how much of a moneymaker this really is. And the way you
No,
earn
I'm
money
really
is
curious
purely
to see.
through donations. So I had to rely on people being entertained enough that they donate me gifts such as a rose, a hat, or a galaxy, which are all worth different amounts of money. Welcome to the live. Hey guys, welcome to the live. Thanks for the hearts. My first live stream had begun and the viewers slowly trickled in. Oh, thanks for the rose. We don't have that where I'm from. Every time someone donated me a rose, they were effectively donating me 1 penny. Thanks for the rose. Is that a rose? Thanks for the rose. We don't have that where I'm from. Is that a cap? Whoa! I'm changing heads. To be completely honest, I had gone mental. I just changed my face. But at least I didn't look it. Woo!
Oh my god.
Thanks for the heart.
Bro, I could never do
is
that
that ice
bullshit,
cream?
bro.
Yum, yum,
I
yum,
could
yum.
never do that, man.
She thinks I'm crazy. And I was crazy because I was putting in all of this effort just to get these cheap gifts in return. I wanted people to be donating me galaxies, which is where the real money is. So I came up with a new genius strategy. I'm not moving.
Wait, the galaxy is only 10
until I get a
pounds.
galaxy.
Somebody's gonna give him one. Or a couple, actually. Let's be honest. Boom.
Oh, is that a galaxy? Sonic Speed! Finally, a galaxy. Each time one of these was donated, I'd go for a run to try and persuade people to donate more. I noticed that people love seeing me in pain, so I acted like these donations were causing me as much pain as possible in hope that they'd keep going. Oh my god. The actual ocean in here. No more galaxies, please. No more caps. And
Yeah,
of course,
then
the
they
2,000
spam
people
the
watching
galaxies.
didn't listen.
Oh
galaxy!
my
Is that
god.
a galaxy? Oh, is that a galaxy? Sonic Speed! Thanks for the cap.
Yo.
Looks like I have to change faces. Alf with the most salad profile picture. If I find you, it's raps, honestly. I'm going to faint. I'm telling you, I'm going to faint. You guys have been warned. Ah! Many hours and many galaxies later, it was time to bring my first stream to an end. Ciao, ciao. Peace out, guys. There we go.
How long was it?
And it's a wrap. That was hard work. But the question is, I want to know how much we made. £554 from standing doing a live stream. This is how much these NPC guys make. I might start having to do this all the time. Now I'm starting to be quite hopeful. The million might actually not be an impossible task. Things were looking good. As clips from my live stream were going viral all over TikTok and more people were finding out about Sonic. We have now hit 100,000 followers on our Sonic TikTok account. I can't believe this. We had to keep the momentum going.
You have to do this too. Easy, bro. I said
again
I'm never doing this bullshit. NPC bullshit. Oh my god, thank you for the galaxy. Like, what the fuck do you mean I'm gonna do that?
And I couldn't believe the amount of people tuning into this one.
26,000 people watching him do this bullshit.
Thanks. Oh, is that an elephant? And to tempt people to donate even more,
want me to do this?
I started a 10-minute timer.
Elephant.
When this ran out, I'd be able to end the stream and go home. But every galaxy donated would add 30 seconds to the time. A galaxy! Another galaxy! Another galaxy!
I mean, it helps him because he's popular. Everybody knows him.
People love to feel like they were torturing me by donating.
It's
and
hard to
keeping
hear
me
me.
there for longer. This
What do you mean?
kept me there for 2 hours. But
Yo,
it earned me so
yo,
much
yo,
more
yo,
money
yo,
before
video
the
is louder.
timer eventually ran down and I could end the stream. It's been good, guys.
There you go.
It's been great. That may have
Is it better now?
one of the absolute low points of my career. But I just hope, and I got a feeling,
Yeah,
the
alright.
money is serious from that. And it was. Oh my god.
It helps him that
We
he's
made
what.
£1,000. I actually feel like there's now a 10% chance we can complete this impossible mission. It's time for me to go to sleep And tomorrow,
I
we're gonna look
mean,
at some emails.
he's
Overnight.
1.6% done of the
It's
getting the
day
1 million.
4, and this NIKO stuff is really now starting to gain a lot of traction.
I tell you somebody else that I'm really
Bro,
concerned about, and it
he
popped
made
up on my TikTok,
1.5k in
Soniko.
1 day.
Oh.
In the 1 day.
Have you seen this?
Yes,
That's
and it seems like he's
crazy.
making a lot of money from it.
People are saying that I've fallen off, and a lot of negative stuff about me. I have
I mean, no wonder,
a
bro.
statement on the NIKO Milana account just saying I'm not affiliated. But I had to forget about the hate because I
I'm
had
not
some emails
affiliated.
to attend to. Hundreds of brands had contacted me off the back of my TikTok post.
Really?
And the potential profits were looking
That's
really
crazy.
promising. I shot one brand deal for an energy company. Lights will guide you to JWS-Renewables, specialists in social energy and storage. Brands couldn't resist working with us because of the great service we were providing. Hi, I'm Soniko, and I can't wait to watch the next Fellas podcast episode. Everyone wanted me to promote their company. Hi, I'm Soniko, and I'm here with the toothpick guy. Hello. And in the space of just 1 hour, I'd made £2,070. This is the easy money. This is the pain I feel.
Bro, somebody's. If there's any brands, man, you want me to do some kind of publicity like this, bro? I'm here for you, by the way. I'll do this for you. Any brand, bro. Any brand, I'll do it.
Best youth travel company in the world. We counted up all the money
They
I'd
pay
earned
him
after day
700
4.
pounds
Ladies
to
and gentlemen,
like do a 30-second
we have
TikTok.
made £4,484.98. We are genuinely a fully functioning business now. I can't believe it. We've made over 4K
4.4K.
in 4 days. But with that being said, tomorrow I've got the perfect idea. And that idea
4.4K.
is bringing in an extra person. So before I
I mean,
select,
it,
bought
as I
another
said,
costume. We've
it
already
does
seen
help
how
him that
successful
he
it
is
when I
well known
stream. So I
in
wanted
the
to bring in
UK.
a new character to go even bigger and bring in even more
Knuckles,
donations.
alright.
Yeah, every Sonic needs his Knuckles.
Uh-huh.
For just £120, I was the proud owner of this Knuckles costume, and now all I needed was someone to fill it. So I put out a job advertisement seeking only the best and most professional actors and settled in for a good night's rest. Okay, so we've had a lot of applications for our job role. Now it's time to interview them. I needed a convincing Knuckles, someone who could really get into the psyche of the character and push the brand even further.
Thanks for the royalties.
But that's easier said than done.
The next 2 days, I'm not basically around. You know, I didn't think it'd be such a long term kind of commitment.
Yeah, no, I'm committed for life. I've changed my legal name to Sonico.
Okay. Cheers, man. Thanks.
Insane. You know you're a gym mental.
After scaring off all my interviewees, my only option was to hit the streets to find my perfect Knuckles. Would you be willing to join me in a business opportunity? It would be £250 a day. I need a partner in this, man.
Yeah, but I can't do it today. I'm sorry.
The streets weren't providing me much luck until I bumped into this guy who was on his phone whilst driving, and he seemed like the perfect candidate. Would you like to join me for £250 a day and be my partner in crime?
Yeah.
You on it?
Of course. Why not?
Can you pull up? Oh my gosh, we might have found someone. I'm Sonico.
For 250 pounds, bro, he should have asked me. What
What's
the
your
hell?
availability
Bro,
like
fly me
over
out,
the
I
next
would have
week?
done the work for you, bro.
Yeah? Sonic has a partner called Knuckles.
Yeah.
And what I'm trying to do is bring video games to real life.
Okay, I like it. And you pay me cash?
Yeah, I'll pay you cash up front.
Okay, I'll do it.
This is what I liked about Mickey. He was money motivated and fully on board.
I mean, that's an easy 250. Oh my, he crushed him.
Make sure you follow my TikTok account for the craziest streams. Schmuckles!
Amazing. Mickey was a natural and we filmed some TikToks to launch his TikTok
You know, a British
account.
accent, mate.
No, I think you
It's
did a
fine.
great performance there.
I don't need to have a
Natural.
British
Tell him he's a
accent.
natural. And my theory of getting another character involved had proven to be true, as this became our
He's
most
almost at
viewed
500K
TikTok yet.
followers, by the way.
Schmuckles' account blew up instantly, and the anticipation for our first joint live stream was huge. So that same night, we met back up with Mickey to make it happen. Nice to see you.
Nice to see you.
Got something I'd love.
I don't need
show
to
you.
have a
This
British
is
accent,
your
bro.
TikTok account for Schmuckles. So you have.
If he would have got me as Schmuckles, bro.
And with all the hype around the new
Wouldn't
kid
be
on the block,
disappointed. I'll be the best
this
Schmuckles
live
ever.
stream had the potential
for
to
real,
be
for
our
real, bro.
highest earner yet. This is going to change everything. We're going to go from this level to a whole different world.
Alright,
The
let's see.
stream started and people came pouring in their thousands. And I was using the countdown method again to guarantee that the money flew in.
And they probably think that Schmuckles is someone that is
The
popular,
reverse
probably.
psychology of the timer was really working.
Wow, another galaxy, another galaxy, another galaxy, and another galaxy. Wow, this really isn't getting funny anymore.
And with this many people watching who all wanted to see me suffer, it was time to amp up my acting and milk these viewers dry.
Let me go home. I've been here for hours. Let me go home. Thanks for the rose. We don't have those where I'm from. Owl again. I hate you, Owl. Stop, Owl. Let me go
Bro,
home.
how do you not lose your
Stop,
mind
Gabby.
doing this,
Why
bro?
is it all coming in now? No more galaxies. No more galaxies. Stop. Stop. Stop.
This was an Oscar-worthy performance from me, and while the audience thought I was hating it,
No more galaxies. No more galaxies. Oh, Hamza again. What's this? What's this?
I was secretly buzzing with the amount of money we were making off of it.
What is this? Oh my gosh. No more galaxy speed. Stop.
The entire audience were determined to make my pain go on for as long as possible, and they all
That
had one
is
thing on their
crazy,
mind.
bro.
Who is Schmuckles? Schmuckles is my best friend. Why does everyone want to know who Schmuckles is?
They were burning to have this mystery answered, so I agreed to do it, but only for one of the most expensive gifts. And with Speed in the chat, we didn't have to wait very long.
There is no way
my
Speed
gosh,
was
a
there.
lion. Schmuckles, it's time to show your face.
Wait, what?
Wait
How much?
Very long.
Oh my.
iShowSpeed sent a lion that cost 318 pounds.
My gosh, a
What the
lion.
fuck is
Schmuckles,
this?
It's time to show your face.
There is no way that's
3,
real.
2,
That I
1.
refuse.
Take off your hat. There we go. That's right. Schmuckles face reveal. Who is that? It's Schmuckles. It's Schmuckles.
The face reveal seemed to have satisfied the viewers as they then
Yeah,
left me alone.
and now it's
Almost
probably lost a lot of
finished,
viewers
guys.
because of that, huh?
3, 2, 1. Thank you. And we're done. And we're finished. Thank you. Sonico out. Schmuckles out. Follow Sonico and Schmuckles.
After 4 hours, we finally managed to end our first joint live
4
stream.
hours of
Schmuckles,
live
I just
stream.
want to say to you, thank you very much.
I paid Schmuckles his wage for the day and headed home to see how much we'd made from the stream. After getting 50,000
He just walked off
viewers
like
on the
nothing
TikTok
happened.
Live,
Yeah,
we
man.
made £3,764.98 in 3 hours of work. After a very successful 5 days making a total
What?
of £7,000, we were about to level up. I
Nah,
could keep
that's
steadily
crazy.
earning money
That's
by punishing
crazy
myself
for real.
on TikTok lives, but at this rate, it would take me 1,000 more live streams to get to the million.
Yeah,
I
it
don't
would
think
be
I've got
very long.
1,000 more of them in me. So the
Hell
morning
no.
after, Mickey and I decided to turn this whole thing into a proper business that we could sell for a serious lump of money. May I introduce you to Sonico NPC Enterprises, where NPC
What?
live streamers could join our universe, giving them more exposure, and in exchange, they share some of their profits with us. Genius plan, I know. And to get this started, we posted a call out.
We're living every person's dream, being an NPC character, and we want you to join us.
Over the next couple of days, we got over 5,000 applicants desperate to work for the Sonico brand. And that was enough evidence to me that I had a £1 million business on my hands. So I organised a meeting with an expert to find out a true value.
We're about to go in for our meeting.
Uh-huh.
This man is charging us £400 per hour, which is going to be painful. Hello, I'm Sonico.
This is
Per
Ben,
hour.
a business valuation expert at one of London's most respected valuation companies, and he should be able to give us an accurate estimate of how much our business is worth.
We are Sonico NPC.
I explained our business model to Ben and showed him the success we were having.
If it continues at its current rate of growth, we'll reach 26 million followers, and then the projections for Sonico Enterprises is infinite. With 5,870 NPC applicants in the first week, do the math, this is billions of pounds, I believe.
It seemed Ben was liking
Billions
what he
of
was seeing,
pounds.
and he hadn't even seen our brand deals yet.
Hi, I'm Sonico, and I'm going to sing a song dedicated to my friends at JWS. That's Renewables. It's renewable firm.
Nah, how does he keep a straight face while watching his video battle? That's insane.
I think it's got about 2.5 million views on TikTok. As you can imagine, the money can really go up.
Our presentation was complete. Now
Yeah,
it was
nah,
time to
NIKO
hear
is
what
too
Ben
good,
had
bro.
to say.
How
NIKO
much
is
would
too
you
good.
value this business at?
So obviously it's just started, so there's a huge amount of risk attached to it. So I'd be looking at something in the range of 1,000 to 413,000.
413,000.
So
Between 1,000.
It's a significant range, yeah. If I was investing my own money, unfortunately I wouldn't pay a thing.
Between 1,000 and
We've come so
413,000.
far, but Ben was now arguing that Sonico Enterprise could be worth as little as £1,000. I had to
That's
convince him of
impossible.
the business
What?
somehow.
But he's making like
we can do generate a live stream now.
can make like
where you can see the
3K a day.
funds coming in. We'll show you first.
Where's the
live.
£1,000
Going
pound?
live
What?
to actually do a live stream and
Yeah, you're now live. This is the man in the suit. I'm Sonico, and this is Schmuckles. Basically, we have a new thing called text-to-speech, and we just rely on donations. This is our model.
so we're going to see donations start to come in.
Hopefully.
And I don't know what I was expecting, allowing Sonico's followers to have text-to-speech on during a business meeting.
Wait.
Donated £1. When was the last time you washed that suit Sonic?
in real life and you read.
Thank you for the donation at Fortnite Boy.
Toby donated £1. Guy in red knuckles costume is called Michael Lee. He was messaging my 15-year-old.
So you made £2 in a couple of minutes. That's not too bad.
Coming in, coming in.
Ben looked worried, and I could only hope that people didn't turn on him too.
Oh my god.
I've slept with Guy in smart suit's wife, LOL. He lives at 27 Barnaby Street in London.
Oh.
Thank you for the donation.
Oh. You're not.
Donated £1. Guy in the smart suit is a fucking waste man.
Yeah.
I don't know why they were so rude there. That
Oh.
was rude. Don't be rude, guys. Be nice. We're here with the smart.
Donated £5.
Oh.
Guy in smart suit. Blink if you're an odds.
Don't blink, bro.
Difficult not to blink, isn't it? Okay, I think the proof of concept's sorted.
We get
Are we done?
we get the concept, yeah. We get the.
Reese donated £1. When you gonna tell him to get into that office to clap his cheeks?
I ended the stream there. I could only hope that Ben was able to look past the insults and see that we had a money-making machine on our hands.
Christ.
Smuckles keep touching himself.
Okay, yeah, done. But as you can see,
Yo.
we probably made about £60 there.
Like, I mean, that's a proof of concept. Why is the content like that?
I don't know. I don't.
Because there's quite a large risk around the government trying to clamp down on that type of stuff. I think I could write a report which would suggest a value of £413,000, and I think I'd be able to credibly support that.
And do you think someone would pay that £413,000?
If you're cautious, that's half that amount.
200 grand.
Yeah, we'd obviously be able to draft your evaluation report.
And who can I reach out to once you valued it? Who do I send it to?
Yeah, so we'd be able to try and find some like corporate finance and transactions people who may be able to help.
So your range now would be
200 to 400 grand.
Thank you.
Very good.
After just 3 TikTok
Super
live
good.
streams, we had created a business worth a minimum of £200,000. I could not
That's
believe
insane.
it.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it.
It seemed the stream was enough to convince Ben.
Let's go.
But
We're
again,
gonna be rich. We're gonna be rich.
it's
Yeah.
easy for
Ben
him
even
because
seemed to put us in
it's
touch
NIKO
with some
Milana, bro.
people who would help us sell the business.
So it's
So
easy
now,
for him
just wait on his
to
evaluation.
do that.
Once that comes in, hopefully the businesses can make an offer. He said he's going to get us in contact with someone, so we just wait for that.
Now that
Alright.
Sonico Enterprises would officially be valued
but that's
between
not enough, though.
£200,000 and £400,000.
You need to make something else.
To waste my time anymore with those absolutely painful live streams. So the Sonico TikTok account went dormant, and a few weeks later we were invited back in by Ben
I believe today is the day.
Definitely, I believe today's the day.
You reckon?
Today is the day.
to receive our official evaluation and be put in touch with some people who
Respect
might
to
want
this
to
guy
buy our business.
to
We
help
met up with Ben
NIKO
and
though.
headed up to his
Respect
office
to
for
him.
Potentially the biggest payday of
Oh,
our lives.
and another
The schmuckers was getting a bit too excited.
Schmuckers are being slightly unprofessional.
So we obviously met about a month ago. How have things gone since then?
A month
Well,
ago.
we've actually put things on pause while just waiting to hear back from what you think.
Okay. To pause a business to wait for evaluation is not the way that this happens.
Already I can tell you changed his tone from the last meeting we had.
And I can imagine that an investor probably wouldn't want to invest in a business where you've got 1 week of revenue, but then
But
nothing
we already
for the
had
subsequent
1 week
month.
of revenue when we came here before.
But you've had nothing since then. It's very difficult to value it.
Oh no. You should have continued.
You're at least maintaining the value of the business.
No, I'm not. That valuation doesn't really stand up to
So
scrutiny.
you can't just take that away.
Yes, I can. In the real world, if you're trying to sell a business, nobody's going to pause their business for a month.
But we are in the
That
real
is
world
true.
and we've done that.
Yeah, and
But
that's why your business is probably worth nothing.
At this
Did not
point,
just
I'm not
say
sure if he
that.
just couldn't be bothered to do the evaluation, or my whole world was coming crashing down before me. But
He's
either
gonna start
way,
crying, bro.
it didn't feel good.
You've obviously invested in your outfits. That may have a little bit of value.
But what you're saying is our value is what's in the bank account right now.
It's limited to that at the moment, yes.
We just. I mean. 7K, yeah, it's not enough, bro.
Well,
He's gonna start laughing.
thank you, Ben.
No, my pleasure. I'm sorry to deliver that news.
I think you're for hug, Schmuckers.
When you try your best but you don't succeed.
Should continue the live streams, man.
It is over. You saw last time. He said 200 and 400,000 pounds. I thought he was going to get that valued and then suggest us some investors.
So did I.
I just feel so demoralised. People just see us as a joke.
I mean, yeah. You know what? Let's not say anything. Let's just not say anything. Actually.
Oh, I believe in you. If I had 400,000, I'd give it to you.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn.
Hell yeah.
What you've done for this business, I can't thank you enough.
Very
I've lost
nice.
that hope.
Have you? Really?
Yeah. I think honestly, it's best to finish there. I don't want to keep bringing you out here when I don't know what direction we're going.
You just got to get back on the horse, Sonico.
I actually call him Sonico, by
And
the way.
ride again.
Damn.
Get back on the horse, Sonico, and ride again.
Months and months went by. I put my quest to make £1 million to the side as I had to dedicate my time to saving the country and taking down Rishi Sunak. And also worked on finalising my sweet brand called
Which I'm
Choice by
still
NIKO,
waiting
which is now
for
out throughout
some
the UK. A lot of
them to
thought
come
went
in
into creating
Canada.
3
Still
perfect
waiting.
packets of sweets. Sonico would definitely approve. I came to the realisation that I simply wasn't going to make 1 million Great British pounds. And as someone who doesn't lie in his YouTube titles, this meant that the video was over. Until I found out that the UK weren't the only country that uses pounds.
What do you mean?
1 Great British pound is worth £63.73 in Egyptian pounds, meaning that although I was nowhere near being a millionaire in Britain, I was almost halfway to making £1 million in Egypt. This seemed like an achievable target. All I needed was a way to get out there for cheap and make some money while doing so, and I had the perfect idea.
You're wearing a Sonic cap.
Well, you just
Oh, wow.
help you guys feel at home, you know?
That is incredible.
This is True Travels, a company that
Wait,
sends people on
so instead of
life-changing
having
travel
£1 million
experiences,
and
and
get
we have
a
history.
million
They gave us £50 off
Egyptian
their company
pounds.
card on day 2 of this journey, and also gave us a brand deal on day 4. So I got in contact with them again because I had an idea that could save this video, which I wanted to pitch to them.
Sonico is going to Egypt, and I'm launching Sonico Travels, and I want to take some Sonico fans with me to experience the holiday of a lifetime.
I explained to them my brand new business model of pay what you think holidays, and here's how it's gonna work. I'd spend £5,000, for example, on taking 5 people on a crazy holiday experience, rather than them paying me a fixed price of £1,000 each up front. Instead, at the end of the trip, they would pay me how much they think the trip was worth, and I'm hoping that they will overpay due to basic human generosity. Because if I'm trusting the customer with the responsibility of choosing the price, I'm
That
hoping
is
that they'd subconsciously
extremely
feel the need
risky.
to pay more than what the trip is worth, because they wouldn't want to betray that trust.
That
If my theory is
means
correct, this had the potential
that the holiday
extremely
has to be
lucrative.
insane.
In order to fund it, I needed some financial help.
There we go.
It's a pretty big budget.
It's a big budget, but I do have a lot of followers on TikTok. I don't know if you've seen.
In return for that £12,500, I was offering them a business partnership and TikTok promo in return. Things looked promising, but they couldn't accept my offer there and then, so I said goodbye and waited to hear from them.
I think that was an absolute slam dunk. They were already wearing Sonic clothes when we walked in. I'm so confident that how about we cut to tomorrow where they say yes.
Okay.
There we go then.
With True Travels on board, we now officially had an extra £12,500 in our bank, which is actually above our Egyptian million, but I couldn't just keep the money, I had a contract to uphold. So I paid for flights and hotels for a 3-day trip to Egypt, which put us £1,500 back below the Egyptian million mark. This meant that at the end of the trip, I needed my 5 guests to pay me a total of 1,500 Great British pounds for us to hit our 1 million in Egyptian pound, which meant that I needed to find some trustworthy guests. So I posted a TikTok asking people to apply to come to the first ever Sonico Holidays trip, and then interviewed some of the applicants.
Hi Jack, I can. Is your first name Breaking?
Yeah, surname Bars.
I needed to make sure that the people I selected were trustworthy
Really?
and ensure that they were going to
Breaking
pay me
bars.
fairly for the holiday experience.
Say it was the best holiday you've ever experienced in your life. How much do you think you would pay for that?
I'd say like 500.
Maybe £200-300 a day.
Up to about £1,000 probably for a 10-10 holiday.
1,000.
£1,000, yeah. 1,000, 1,500 are you willing to pay?
200-ish, maybe?
Okay, so £200. Peace out. That's good. The money side though, £200 to £500. I need to be able to say to them, cough up.
pay me my money. So, sorry guys. I carefully selected the 5 most trustworthy people to come on holiday with us. Also, coincidentally, the 5 people who said they'll pay the most money. And I flew out to Egypt one day before the guests arrived to get things prepared. We're here in Egypt. The most important thing for us to do is to find a tour guide who can give us the best trip around Egypt. What I needed in a tour guide was someone friendly, someone with a van big enough for 7 people, and someone who could speak English. For 7 people? 6. That's 6? Yes. Oh dear. Do you speak English? Forward. Ah, okay. We decided to cut our losses for the night and continued our search the next day. You drive a van or no?
No, I drive a tuk-tuk.
Are you a taxi? No. At this point, I decided I just have to do it myself. I spent 150 Great British pounds on hiring a van for the next 3 days, which pushed me slightly further away from making the Egyptian million.
That's
I got
pretty
picked
good,
up by
no?
a driver to take me to the van.
I love your cat, man. That's Sony?
You like it, yeah?
Yeah, I like it. Not this?
Yeah?
Like Super
Oh, you are Super Mario.
I'm your friend.
We're your brothers. Our driver seemed like a pretty cool guy.
Damn,
and
he's
he
a
clearly
nice-
had a talent
he's a
for
nice
giving
guy,
tours
alright.
too.
This is the Opera House. This is the first Opera House in Middle East. This is Cairo Tower. Cairo Tower shape looks like Egyptian lotus flower.
Ah. And he was claiming that he actually does tours when he's not driving.
I do tours.
Do you?
Yeah, of course.
Are you joking?
No, I'm serious. If I'm wearing my sunglasses, I will be more serious.
We pulled over to chat as I had a huge proposition for him. I'm doing a business called NIKO Holidays.
Yeah.
And I need your help to make this absolutely incredible.
Yeah, I'm ready here for you, man. I'm Super Mario.
You are Mario?
Yes.
Okay, you are his Mario. So we'll be partners like this.
He does look a little bit like Mario.
What this mean?
So this means that we're together, me and you together.
Yeah, we are together.
We're gonna be like this?
Like this,
Yeah?
Then I can marry.
I think we'd found our tour guide, but my tour group were arriving at the airport soon, so we arranged to meet up later that night to make a plan for the trip.
My house in Old Cairo City.
Yes.
Would you like to visit this?
Tonight we can come to your house.
Yes, of course.
Mario,
Damn.
I'd love to come. We make the plan tonight. We went our separate ways for now, and I picked up our luxury tour bus and headed to Cairo Airport to pick up the lucky 5 people coming on this tour. Hello, friends.
Nice.
Good to see you, Shiv. Big up, Hakan. Breaking, Isaac, Tom. Now remember, we had just under
Wait, his name is actually
900,000
Breaking.
Egyptian pounds in the bank, and at the end of these next 3 days, these holiday goers
Yeah, so-
would be paying me however much they thought this experience was worth, which meant that there was no guarantee
So
of
he
making
kind
any
of
money
cheated
at all.
there.
So if
I thought he was
wanted to
actually gonna make
£1
$1 million.
I needed to make
British
sure that they
pounds.
had the time of their lives.
0 expectations right now.
Perfect.
I mean, you said incredible experience. You really emphasised incredible.
Yes, I said incredible experience.
How do you gauge what incredible is to everyone here?
Just a fun, incredible experience.
Alright, we are screwed.
Everyone seemed a bit
We are
skeptical, but
screwed.
hopefully this 5-star restaurant would settle their nerves.
The New York spaghetti meatballs and a margarita pizza, please.
We just ordered 2 main courses, which is extremely impressive. As long as that goes into his value at the end, then we're all good. Remember, these guys aren't paying for anything, and they're costing me even more money right now. They
Yes,
just sent me
that's-
back
that's what I was gonna say. You're
£150
paying even
just
more
on
money.
this meal. I just had to trust that they'd pay more than what this meal's worth at the end of the trip.
That's pretty good. It's pretty good, isn't it?
And all that was left to do was settle the bill. 62,000 Egyptian. Oh wow, that's like £1,000. I had to take advantage of every moment possible to add value to the trip. Yeah, I'm just trying to get as much peas off them as possible, to be honest. God, that was
Jesus,
expensive.
alright.
And after the 5-star dining
10K
experience,
Egyptian
I took
pounds.
them to their 5-star hotel.
5-star? No,
Yeah,
4.
5.
4-star, yeah.
5-star, 5
What happened to
star.
the 5th one?
And revealed to them the
What
rooms
happened
they'd
to
be
the
staying in for the next 2 nights. Goodness me.
Oh, nice.
Wait, they're together in one bed? Or in one room, I
I'm
mean?
gonna leave you guys to enjoy yourselves. You've all got your own rooms, obviously. Now that I'd put my tour group to bed,
They do?
I could finally meet up
Okay.
with Mario to make a
I was
plan
gonna
for
say, man.
tomorrow, and he took me to his home.
This is my street. You like?
Yeah.
Salamu alaikum.
Hello.
You have to say salamu alaikum.
Salaam alaikum.
We can enter. Come, follow me.
I followed Mario into this garage to meet his friends. Salaam alaikum. I'm a new tour guide in the area.
We're bringing Egyptian tea for you.
Egyptian tea?
Yeah.
Egyptian tea?
Yes, I invite you for cup coffee.
Brother, thank you. While we plan for tomorrow?
Yeah, of course.
We did anything but plan, as the entire street came to hang out, and I discovered that Sonica was much bigger than I thought. Sonica!
You become
Really?
famous here in Egypt. Said I'm follow you. I'm your fans.
Thank you. We came here to work out how to do tour guiding,
Yeah.
and we've ended up with a sewing machine, Nintendo. Listen, if I'm going to be an Egyptian tour guide, I have to be Egyptian. This is what I'm learning.
Yeah, makes sense.
Cigarette here.
Okay.
A cigarette here. Oh,
I have to say, when I started this video all those months ago, I was not expecting I'd end up in a random sewing shop in Egypt. You accept me?
Yeah, of course.
I'm Egyptian now.
Yeah, I'll become Egyptian.
Hey, you look like you could be my son. So I might be Egyptian, who knows? For the tour tomorrow, are you going to take us into the pyramids?
Yeah, I get you all information. We can get beach buggy in Pyramids area.
With tomorrow's plan complete,
Damn.
it's time to say goodbye.
Assalamu.
But before I called it a night, I wanted to get to know my new business partner a bit better.
I really appreciate you inviting me down here.
It's my pleasure.
What motivates you to be the best travel guide you can be?
I pay for my daughter's school.
Okay.
I hopefully to buy bike to using to go to work.
Okay, so what do you use right now instead of a bike?
I'm using bus.
And how long is that?
At least 1 hour 30. I wake up 30 past 4.
You really work hard, Mario. You work very hard.
I do.
And you do it for your kids?
Of course. That's the real meaning of life, you know?
Yeah.
The family. Family love. The only true love in this life. And that's the real meaning of life, to meet family.
Thank you, Habibi.
Thank you, Habibi.
Me and you.
Yes, you and me.
Okay, we've just got back to our hotel and Mario is the perfect person to get our million. But that man works so hard. He's so nice and charismatic. He's just the best. I'm gonna learn from him how to be the best tour guide and then make the million and give it to him. What a man.
All right, let's see then.
Today is the big day and it's time for the tour.
Is it tennis courts?
Today's
Damn.
the day, man.
Yeah, of course.
You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Today we have our tour guide here, Mario.
Yeah. Hello, everyone. Yeah, I get it. Are you ready, guys? I'm super excited.
Let's go.
For the outfit today?
Yes, I had to, yeah.
I want to lose some weight, buddy.
Oh.
All right, mate, might want to gain some height. You guys have
Oh,
a
damn.
nice sleep
Damn.
in your hotel?
Them showers leave a lot to be desired. A lot to be desired.
So is that a good thing or a bad thing?
Bad thing. And our temperatures were cold and freezing.
Yeah, it's a bit dirty as well.
It's hardly my fault, that.
This was terrible news. The trip had got off to an awful start, so I pulled over to make
So
sure
the
me
night
and
wasn't good
Mario
for
were
them.
still
I
on
mean,
the
they
same page.
got good food at least, right?
Yeah?
So NIKO.
Just like this.
Like this. Wait. Like
There we
this.
go. Okay, all right.
Now reassured that I could still trust Mario, we got back on the road and my group had no idea what they were about to see.
Look front of you.
No way! Wait, that's sick.
What is saying?
This is the great
Damn.
pyramid. This is the Khufu pyramids. The only one of the 7 wonders of the world who's still standing.
Oh my god.
That's pretty sick, to be fair.
Look at that.
That is very nice. You see it like that? That's crazy.
Mate, humans didn't make that.
Wow. The pyramids.
I actually want to go to the pyramids one day.
Why they build
Look how
3
cool it
pyramids?
looks,
Why not
man.
4?
Yeah.
Why not 5?
Yes.
Why only this location?
Yeah.
They're using this location because this location align with Osiris constellation.
Exactly.
Mario's deep knowledge of the pyramids was providing a great insight. He even took us inside and showed us around, which the guests absolutely loved. But then it was time for something a little bit more my speed.
Oh, he is sweating. Oh, okay, that's sick. That is super sick.
This was genuinely so much fun, the guests seemed to be loving it, and it only sent me back £100.
Look at
Only
this.
£100 for everything?
Biking through the desert with the
Only?
pyramids behind me.
That's
Sonic
crazy.
Holidays #1.
This felt like my first huge success in Egypt, and all I had to do to get it was take some advice off an old friend of mine.
You just got to get back on the horse, NIKO, and ride again.
Did anyone not enjoy that?
No, that was amazing.
That was amazing. This is what I like.
That was amazing.
Everyone who's on this holiday right now, they're having the time of their lives, they're all smiling. What we're giving them here is a priceless experience, which means they'll pay more towards the business. And I had to hold up my end of the bargain and post a TikTok dedicated to True Travels, thanking them for funding this whole thing. We then headed out for a special meal on this floating restaurant down the River Nile, and before we went in, Mario had someone special for me to meet.
She loves you. She is my daughter. She loves you. She
It's
watches
Mario.
you on Netflix.
Hello.
Where's she
So
on
Mario's
Netflix?
daughter. Your
She become shy.
Your dad is a legend. Your dad is a hero.
Thank you.
And after meeting Mario's family, I couldn't believe the chances of this, but I actually bumped into one of my best friends.
My friend. You look like my friend AJ, Shabil. Look, guys.
Oh,
He found an Egyptian AJ.
Oh.
Thank you. Good to see you, my friend. You look just like my friend. All right, guys. Now
Oh
it's
my
time
god,
for your 5-star dining
always violating
routine
AJ.
on a boat.
You just have
Everyone
to
was
violate him.
enjoying the delicious food on offer. I think Mario and I had really earned our money with this spot. Hopefully the guests agreed, because this one cost me just under £150. And to cap off a great meal, we had a big celebration. There was no way the guests weren't loving this, which only meant more money for us. And I only had one man to thank.
We have a speech for our man right here. His name is Mario. Mario, come here. So he's the best tour guide in the world. So round of applause.
The best tour guide in the world, alright?
We love you, Mario. We do. We love you, Mario. We do.
Oh, Mario, we love you.
Yes.
Damn, W Mario.
What a night, we had smashed it. And after dropping the guests back to their
W
hotel,
Mario.
and I had some time to reflect.
We've had the most incredible day.
Yeah,
Mario
most incredible
obviously
day.
has helped me do it. Tomorrow they're going to pay for what they think it's worth. We share it together.
Yeah, of course we have
Yeah?
to share.
Yeah?
We work like a great team here.
Yeah?
We have to say like this.
Yes.
You
Exactly.
and
Together.
me
Yes.
together.
Exactly. You know my favorite thing? I genuinely believe that Mario has absolutely no idea what I mean by sharing this business with him. So the moment we get £1 million, I'm gonna have to give it to him.
Egyptian pound, yeah, but okay.
So we're about to meet our clients from NIKO Holidays, and they're about to value this whole thing. And what we need is £2,046.53, aka 127,000 Egyptian pounds, to make our big 1 million.
Mario, today's the day. This will be the true showing of success of NIKO Holidays.
I think we can succeed today.
Yeah, exactly. If you just
I mean,
follow
how
my
long
lead,
was it? It was
I'll make sure we get as much
I
as
believe
possible.
in that and I
2 nights.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
They've been here for 2 nights. How much did we pay for 2 nights?
And to find out whether this whole ridiculous journey
Flights,
of a
hotels,
video
activities,
had been
food,
worth it.
everything.
Will we finally make £1
How
million?
much? Probably £1,000, right?
To find out. The first up to give her price.
Or probably
was Shiv.
800.
Shiv,
I'll say 800,
we really hope
1,000.
that you enjoyed your trip here to Egypt.
Yeah, overall, I would say it was.
What would you say you value this holiday as?
I value people's time, and I feel like Mario here has done a very good job in taking us to all these places and giving us all this information. So I would say about 400, 500.
So we can meet in the middle? 450?
450.
Okay, well, thank you very much, Shiv.
Thank you, Mario. Thank you.
Thank
You've made
you
this
so
experience
much.
very, very, very welcoming.
This was a good start, but up next was a slightly more critical Tom.
Ooh, was he?
We've had an absolute amazing time with you, Tom. Mario
only
specifically has told me
only
that you're
450
his
though?
favourite out of everyone.
It has
I
to
guess the
be
big question
more.
is, what would you value our time as?
A big part of a luxury holiday is the hotel. I think it lacked some of the more premium finishes that you'd expect from a luxury holiday. Both yourselves have been very informative. I think I'd probably have to put it around just under 500 Great British pounds.
Thank you.
That's
Thank
not
you.
that's
Thank
not
you.
bad.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
That's not bad.
Thank you. Great to meet you too.
Thank you, Tom.
Up next was Isaac.
You've been such a bundle of energy,
150
so
pounds,
smiley, so great. Mario
Yeah,
specifically
but like,
said that. Those are his words, and he said
still a holiday,
you're his
they-
favourite as well.
Yeah.
You wouldn't pay 450 for
Yeah, I
that.
said that,
You pay a little bit more,
What would
no?
you value this experience as?
Well, obviously, I think the trip as a whole has gone well. However, I am only going to say £350. The trip, bit samey, bit boring. Nothing outrageous happened.
Quad bikes through the desert.
Bare minimum.
Quad bikes through
would be a little
desert,
bit less
watching
than
the
we expected
fucking
on this trip,
one of the 7th wonder in the world, 250 pounds.
Bump up
This
to
guy
what?
is crazy.
51.
£351. You may as well just keep it at 350.
After Isaac's
This guy is
consulting
crazy.
price, it was clear that the pay what you think business model was a flop, as we were now destined to make a loss on the trip. As it turns out, no matter how trustworthy people seem,
What type of money would you be willing to spend on that?
Up
up to maybe about £1,000 probably.
£1,000.
They'll completely stab you in the back for a cheap holiday.
500 Great British pounds.
£350.
But we could still end up with an Egyptian
There's
million
two
in
more
our
people though.
bank.
There's two more people,
The
right?
original goal that we set out to achieve, but only if our final two guests decide to pay a joint £746 between
Surely.
them. This next one was crucial. Honestly, Breaking, just
Still can't believe
being
that his name
around
is
you, your
Breaking, but
company,
alright.
You're a really, truly genuine guy, and that's what Mario had said.
Thank you.
He actually also said that you're his favourite Breaking.
Oh, really? Yeah. And you haven't said that to everyone?
No.
You haven't said that to everyone, Mario?
No.
No, he hasn't. And I'm going to say this holiday is valued at £401.69p.
And you believe that that will make this profitable for me and Mario.
The best trip I had for the ever.
Forever?
And Breaking only values that at £401.69. Oh, are you
He's gonna cry. He's gonna cry.
I'm not crying.
I feel like
He's gonna
if that's what you think Mario's time's worth, then I think fair enough. You can't even push that up to like £450 or
I can push it up to £450.
500? Could you go to 500?
100?
I'll leave it at £450.
Okay,
done.
all right, fair enough. Well,
60?
Breaking, thank you. Mario rescued us some money there, and there was only one person
£300.
remaining.
There is no way this guy says lower than 300. There's no way the last guy says
with a
lower
minimum
than
of
300.
about
There's
300.
no way.
Otherwise, we haven't made it. Here we go.
Here we go.
All right, let's bring him in.
Nah, this guy seems like a nice guy. He's gonna pay like 400 at least.
Great to see you,
minimum,
man.
right?
Great to see you, mate. Great to see you.
You're looking great today.
So are you.
You're looking really good, Hakan.
You're buttering me up here.
I just want to say, Hakan, you really represent just greatness, and your aura is immense. That's what Mario said. Those were his own words. And he also said that you're his favourite.
Oh, thank you.
And to be
Appreciate
honest, I feel the same.
Thank you so much.
What is this
Hakan,
glazing?
if you could
What's
just
happening?
take it away on what you would value this holiday as.
So I'll be completely honest with you. There were a lot of things that didn't go right on the holiday. For example, no hot water in the hotel.
But that's not
But
the
what I
fault.
think made this experience really great was Mario and
Thank
yourself.
you.
I probably value the whole trip for myself at about £500.
You know what? I'll take that.
Damn.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thanks. Cheers, guys.
We have done it. This whole
Jeez,
video
they made
led up to this
£1
moment.
million
I've been trying to
pounds.
reach a certain goal.
Egyptian pounds,
Just
not
there,
British
I
pounds.
hit that goal. What I want to do, I want to talk to you later properly, if that's okay.
He
I
did
just
try
need
to
a moment
make
because
$1 million
this is
pound,
taking
British
me a lot of
pounds,
months to do.
but
And while
changed
we
it
did make to the
mid-vid
1
to
million mark,
$1
we
million
actually
Egyptian
made a
pounds.
loss overall on the Egypt trip. And if it wasn't for True
Which
Travels,
I'm kinda
we'd be
disappointed in NIKO, but
bankrupt.
it
So
is
it's
what it
safe to
is.
say that the Pay What You Think holidays isn't the best business model and will be discontinued from this point on. It was time to say goodbye to my tour group. And with them being gone, I could finally get out of the NIKO costume. It served me well on this journey, but before I gave Mario his million, it was important he met the real me. Mario, I have to tell you the truth now.
Yeah.
Just like your name isn't Mario,
Yes.
my name is not Sonica. My name is actually NIKO Omalana.
Niko Omalona.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you, Niko Omalona.
Nice to meet you.
It's me, Ahmed.
Crazy.
Ahmed.
Yeah, of course.
So now we're on name basis.
Yeah.
You have been absolutely amazing.
Thank you.
You have welcomed me, made all my clients feel welcome.
W Mario.
Made my team feel welcome as well. So I just want to thank you for that, Ahmed.
First second I met you,
Yeah.
I feel you are very kind,
Thank
very
you.
respectful. I always believe in you.
I was very humbled when you invited me
that's
to
cool.
your area.
That's nice.
Into the coffee shop where I met your friends.
Yeah, of course.
We had some Egyptian tea.
Yeah, of course.
And the fact you let me speak to your family on the phone, like you're truly just a very genuine, kind-hearted guy, and I just want to say thank you for that.
Yeah, thank you. And you welcome, Soniko.
Well, Nico. I'm Nico.
Nico, yeah.
Yes,
Yeah,
exactly. It
exactly.
might take a minute to
Yeah,
get used
of
to.
course.
Our end goal was £1 million Egyptian pounds.
Million Egyptian pound.
Yes. And I want to give it to you.
Give it to me.
Yes, the whole thing. This is all we've been able to get out. So this is 25,000 Egyptian pounds.
Look at the
Give it to
fucking
me.
stack.
Yes, I'll give you 1 million Egyptian pounds.
Are you sure for
I
that?
promise you, my friend, I promise you.
Why you do that?
Our whole intention of this video was to give it to someone who really deserved it. You are working so hard here all the time. You really do deserve this.
Really?
I promise you, 1 million Egyptian pounds.
Oh, unbelievable. I can't believe that, you know. Guys, I am shocked right now. You know? That's so kind from you. Oh
No,
my God.
you say I told you from the
Yeah,
jump.
of
This.
course.
When we start talking like this, it's like this.
I want to thank you from my bottom of my heart. You know, it's a pleasure to meet you.
Yeah.
No, it's a pleasure. Pleasure to meet you.
W NIKO, man.
so
W
lucky
Mario.
to meet you.
I know I'm lucky.
Yeah, it's my
Can I get a hug from you? Yeah.
Yeah,
Thank
man.
you.
Thank you so much.
If this is 25,000 Egyptian pounds, what does 1 million look like?
I don't know.
This has been an incredible journey, starting with just 1 penny and ending up with £1 million. This video has taken me to all kinds of unexpected places and I've met some real heroes along the way. But there was one person I still had to thank for
Yeah, you have
making
to help,
all of
you have
this
to help
possible.
the schmuckles. Oh my god.
Hello, Schmuckles. Great to see you, great to see you. I've brought you these flowers.
Oh, that's very kind of you, man.
And I've also got you this letter here.
Dear Schmuckles, I really appreciate all your help. I ended up going to Egypt to complete my journey and I wouldn't have been able to do it without you. You told me to get back on the horse and ride again, and that's exactly what I did. So I wanted to give you a total of £3,000, which is the equivalent of 200,000 Egyptian pounds, as a thank you.
No, I'm serious.
Damn.
I'm very grateful for everything you've done, man, honestly.
Ahmed bought his bike. Damn, okay. With tours, alright.
I have sold my Sonico account to Shades by NIKO, the greatest sweet on earth.
Mhm.
Strawberry, tropical, originals, they all taste amazing. Sonico's legacy will live on through these sweets, so please get them. Go to shadesbynikko.com
I
for more
can't.
information. Bye.
I legit cannot get them, so get me some, bro. I legit cannot get them, Sonico. So send me some right now, bro. I really want him to make $1 million like British pounds. It would have been so much more entertaining, but it would have taken him like so long as well. So I understand why he went for the Egyptian pounds instead. But either way, W video.